Hello everyone, welcome. In today's video, we are going to talk about boundaries. I know you are a high achieving woman. I know you are a go-getter. I know you are hardworking. I know you are intelligent. I know you are very strong. But here's the thing. Can you relate that if you get a call from somebody, you will make sure that they feel secure about themselves? Whether it's a friend, whether it's a sibling, whether it's somebody at the grocery store, you will always make sure the other person is feeling secure, happy, and supported. But when you need help, you don't even allow for other people to help you because you'd rather be alone when you need help than be with somebody. I hear you. I was you. When I got a panic attack and I was at the hospital, I didn't call anybody. I'm in the hospital and I didn't call anyone. I didn't want other people to see me suffering. I didn't think I was worthy of support. But when your love life is affecting your health, what becomes really important? Your health. So for a season, your focus is okay, how can I be physically healthy? How can I be mentally healthy? How can I be emotionally healthy? How can I be spiritually healthy? Instead of thinking these questions, we often get stuck and we get dragged down into helping other people, especially in a season when you need the most help. I know how difficult it is to reach out for help. I know it. But would you need help when you're unhealthy? Or would you need help when you're healthy? You don't need help forever. But for a season of your life, it's okay to receive support. And I want you to get selfish. I know, the idea of being selfish can lead to entitlement, can lead to narcissism. But you cannot help anybody else if you cannot help yourself. When I was going through a very tough time in my life, I was having panic attacks, nightmares, couldn't get out of bed. I was sleeping day in, day and out. I knew in my heart that I meant to help people. I knew it in my heart. But that season was not the season of helping everybody. So, what did I do? I became very selfish. I started living alone. I started putting my phone on do not disturb. I created a routine that fostered development of my health. I had a therapist, I had a coach. I did only the things that made me happy. I made a promise to myself I would rather hang out with a tree than be in a company of toxic people who disrespect me. I made that decision. And because of that, today I can have a bigger impact. But if I didn't help myself first, if I didn't allow support, I wouldn't be here. I would not be here. When are you going to stop caring about other people? When are you going to take your life seriously, your health seriously? You can't sleep at night because you're emotionally overwhelmed. Instead of solving that problem, you will be there next day helping some other person very easily. And I know that is how you were raised. I know nobody told you that, hey, you need boundaries. Hey, what makes you happy? Let's look at your calendar. Let's put in events that make you happy, that makes you emotionally elevated, that makes you physically elevated. Depression and anxiety are only signs of unresolved emotions. Any time in the past somebody hurt you, you kept silent. And I'm not telling go and fight, but you can start writing in your journal, because if you do not acknowledge it to yourself that that incident hurt, if you do not accept your humanity, you're rejecting yourself. Write it down on a paper. If somebody said something that hurt you, write it down and burn that paper. But it has to go outside of your body. If you don't like writing, hire a therapist. Tell a therapist that, hey, this happened and I felt hurt. Receive acknowledgement, receive validation. Sometimes we need other person to teach us how to acknowledge our own humanity, how to be kinder to ourselves. I know in your mind you are always raising the bar. You're not thin enough, you're not earning enough money. You got to look beautiful. I know how much pressure you put in your mind. I know that. I was you. But where did that pressure take you? And this is coming from my heart. Be selfish for a while, level up your health, and then go and volunteer. I had the same questions. I thought to myself, if I start taking care of myself, if I start doing breath work, meditation, reading about books that would help my health, I wouldn't be there as a daughter. I wouldn't be there as a sister. I wouldn't be there as a friend. And then I thought to myself, if somebody really loved me, they would understand that this person is taking care of her health and we fully support her. If for a season in life she really needs to take care of herself, we love her and we appreciate her decision. Absolutely. For a season of her life, if she wants to be alone and work on her personal development, we fully support her. Any person who makes you feel guilty, any person who shames you for choosing your growth is not in alignment with your values. And I felt so guilty taking care of myself that I started volunteering. I had 1 hour every Saturday, I would volunteer. And that's the maximum I could do. But that arrangement made me feel like, okay, I'm not a selfish person. I'm taking care of my health. Yes, my nervous system is dysregulated. Yes, I need to learn emotional regulation skills. I need to learn boundaries. I need to do a lot of work. I'm aware of that. And I'm going to volunteer for 1 hour every week so that I'm clear that I am also giving back to the society. But I stopped giving to people who took me for granted. I stopped helping people who did not appreciate me, who did not value me. And that's called self respect. Have you ever wondered why it's called self respect? No matter how much I respect you, it would not affect you at all until that respect comes from yourself, until you view yourself as somebody who is a human being, a divine human being. That self respect cannot be bought, it can only be realized. You have to come out of separation and you have to remember where you come from. There is an all knowing, wise intelligence in your body that is keeping your blood pumping. I don't care which part of the world you are watching this video from. There is an all knowing, wise intelligence. Can you become more like that intelligence for a while? Can you connect with that intelligence? Can you have emotional boundaries in your brain? Can you get obsessed with yourself, with your happiness for a while? If our basic needs are not met, we cannot help other people. We cannot help other people. Similarly, when you take a flight, you have to put your own oxygen mask, right? You cannot help anybody else if your oxygen mask is not on. If you are struggling in your life, whether you're not happy with your love life, if you are struggling with that, it's okay to ask for support, for professional support, for asking people who have already solved that problem and ask them what did they do? How did they get out of that problem and do that solution? And here's the thing, don't do that solution for one day and question next day why did it not happen? Because I made that mistake. If for 25 years I was not aware of my emotions, I was not aware of my thoughts, and then all of a sudden I had to practice self-awareness. I knew in my head I was arrogant. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna master this skill overnight and then I'm gonna achieve all my goals. It takes time. That is the time to be very compassionate with yourself. Treat yourself with uttermost care. You need the most support during a tough time. And once this season is open, there is going to be a new season in your life. There is going to be a season where you are in your dream and you can't even believe it. And you look back and you see your journey and you feel so proud of yourself. Wow, I'm so proud of myself that I was selfish and I worked on me, and now I have grown, and now I can actually help people because I am happy, because my needs are taken care of. I'm no longer a punching bag for people who people can just come and mess with me and I'm going to smile at them. No, that is unacceptable in my new life. But I can gladly look at that challenge and be like, oh, thank God I had that problem. I would have never grown so much. I would have never become so obsessed with my goals. Now I'm grateful for that challenge. But right now, if you are in a challenge, I want you to vision 5 years ahead wherever you are. If you keep taking small steps every day, in 5 years, that's going to compound. You're going to be in your dream career, you're going to be with your dream friends, you're going to be with your dream partner, you're going to live in a place that excites you. And I cannot decide your new life, only you can. So I want you to journal. What makes me happy? Who am I? Where am I not enforcing boundaries? Oh, yeah, this person betrayed me, but I still accept their calls. You realize that, you become aware, and you stop answering calls. People show you who they are. You need to be able to distinct who are your allies and who are just acquaintances. Whatever you feel, write it in your journal. Make your journal as your best friend. In the future, when you make friends, be careful. When you get hired at a new job, they test you for 3 months and then they fully trust you. Then they give you the benefits, then they give you the bonuses. When you meet new people, see their actions, behaviors, how they treat you for 3 months at least. And I know people that we are related with blood, those are extremely hard to put boundaries in. I totally understand, but you can do it in a way that's not rude. You can tell them that, hey, I know you're my blood, but for this season, I am really busy with this, with working on my happiness. How are you? How can I support you? You give them comfort and then you cut the call. Don't make decisions in your life to please other people. This is your life. Life is supposed to be a gift. You are here for a reason. And when you go through an emotionally or physically abusive, or when you go through betrayal, you really feel guilty and you really feel unworthy for better things. You think you go into the scarcity mindset that, oh, nothing's gonna be better. But there are unlimited opportunities, unlimited better opportunities available. But if you're not open to them, then that doesn't become your reality. Your brain is very powerful. You are very powerful. It's time to start acting like a powerful individual. Go to the gym, train your back, have a spine. You are a great person. You'll always find more friends. You'll always find better partners. You'll always find better mentors. You'll find coaches. You'll find therapists. You'll find books. There's so much help available. But you have to make the decision that you're going to go all in. You're going to go all in on your happiness. And nobody's coming to save you. Nobody. You have to make that decision. I don't care how much time it takes. I don't care how much money it takes. I am going to get well. And when you desire something with willpower and patience, you get it. You get it. Like this video, comment your biggest takeaway, and subscribe to this channel if you're new. My name is Jaslyn Kaur. I'm a founder, therapist, and a coach here in Canada. And I help women get unstuck in their love life and find more peace. I'm going to link my website. If you need my services, go ahead, book a free 15-minute intro call, and I would love to help you. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next one, okay?